So today, Patsy asked me to show you a few basic exercises. I don't know you, I'm not sure of your health history, your exercise history, your joint history, etc. So just take this as a basis. Make sure you breathe through the process. I am presuming you're quite warm, as in you're not shivering cold. We're going to do a basic warm up and it won't take very long. Make sure your baked bean cans are out of the way. Just put them on the side there. Make sure all your equipment is next to you so you're not twisting and turning. We're going to start with a basic glute bridge. Most people I know are familiar with glute bridges. Your shoulders are back and your tummy is in. Now, you will naturally have a slight arch in the back. You're going to push those heels just a little bit more towards your bottom there. I want you to press through the heels and contract, means suck the tummy in. So if you suck the tummy in, what happens? The back flattens down, all right? The pelvis slightly tilted. Now, do you remember that elevator? Yeah? So pull up your pelvic floor, squeeze, and then totally release. Arms down by your side. So pull up, squeeze, breathe out, and breathe in. We're just warming up this area. So pull, squeeze, and release. Breathe out, squeeze the bum, and release. On the next one, you're going to go all the way up, pushing through the heels, and working the posterior chain. So that is your calf, your hamstring, your glute. Let's go. Press through those heels. Drive up through the spine, rotating up as you go. Keep your shoulders relaxed, keep your chin relaxed, keep your face muscles relaxed. You're going up as high as you can and you are holding here. You squeeze your glutes. I want you to take your hands and I want you to feel, this is the hamstring, the back of the muscle. The hamstring actually joins the glute there. Now this is where we tend to hold a lot of fat and water. So what I want you to do is just push a little bit higher, squeeze here. And this is where the mind to muscle connection is really important. So mind to muscle, tap your bottom, squeeze your bum cheeks together. The bum is like a peach. So as the peach cheeks come in, give it a good squeeze. Imagine there's that 50-pound note there. Pull the tummy in, hold it there. Make sure there's a gap between the chin and the chest, and then you're going to roll all the way down. Roll, 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 and relax. You're going to do this 20 times. So you press through the heel, you squeeze through the pelvic floor, you pull up the pelvic floor, you pull the tummy in, you get the hips nice and high, you press the pelvis high, you press through the heels, and you hold it there and you squeeze your bottom. You are not going to let go of the 50-pound note, and you're going to roll it all the way down again. How easy is that? Okay. That's number 19. This one's 18. You're going to squeeze it up. You're going to hold it at the top. And then you're going to take it down. Now we're going to fast forward this bit. And press through the heel each time. And squeeze. Make sure you do a big breath in at the bottom. You're going to hug your knees into the chest, hold it here, breathe in, breathe out, and relax through your upper body. So you're going to breathe in and breathe out and relax through your upper body, hold it there. Okay, you're going to take your dumbbells. So you want to take one in one hand and one in the other. Make sure you haven't twisted too much. Then take the arms to the side, put the heels behind the bottom. Contract the pelvis, squeeze your bum. Press the arms up in front of you and just open out to the side. So if I change my angle a little bit here, you will see that my elbows are on the floor. I'm pushing up gently, I'm joining them, actually pressing those dumbbells together at the top and then just releasing down nice and slowly. Breathing out as you go up and in as you go down. My bum is still tight, I'm squeezing my bum. My pelvis is still tight, my pelvic floor muscles are tight. My tummy is pushed into the floor. So breathe out and breathe in. Now just because I'm working my arms, it does not mean I take the concentration off the lower body. That is in a contraction. And believe me, ladies, I can feel that. And I can feel it exactly where your hamstring is. So that is the back of the leg going into the glute. Breathe in and open, breathe out and close. Now, any of you put a bra on in the morning and then see your body fat oozing over the top, all right? Now, the way to reduce that is work all over body. You cannot spot reduce. So say if you wanted to get rid of some of the fat around the tops of your arms and in towards the chest, A chest press activates your pectoralis major. I'm not a big fan of overdoing the chest, but it's a very helpful one in order to get that range of movement through here, breathing in as you go down, breathing out as you go up. And then that little squeeze at the top, so you're actually activating the muscles as you push through at the top there. So you're going to breathe in and then you're going to breathe out. And you've got 20 of these. Keep going. So slow it down on the way down. 1, 2, 3. 1 count up. 1, 2, 3. 1 count up and squeeze. And again, breathing in, push it up. And again, breathing in, push it up. And again. So you get that rhythm going, yeah? Through the chest. The whole time your stomach is pushed in towards the spine, so suck the tummy in. When you hear somebody say, just pop them on your tummy for a second and then take them gently to the side, making sure you don't hyperextend or twist too much through the shoulder. You're going to grab your thinnest band, all right? So the next exercise, exactly the same as we did previously. So legs in behind the bottom. Now making sure that you pop the legs together. Let's just move my chicken soup out of the way. Press through the heels, drive up. Now at the same time, this time ladies, we're using the hip abduction muscles. Why is this important? What happens during the menopause osteoporosis? Where is it most prevalent? Quite often in the hip bone. So drive through your heels, pressing the knees out to the side, which activates the side muscles of the glute minimus and medius. Don't forget, we have 3-dimensional muscles. Why are we just working it one way? We have to work everything overall. Let's just push that away, out of the way for a second. So hold it up here, press those knees out to the side, then you're going to roll down again. So you're going to press up, hold, and down. Pressing the knees out to the side, drive up, pull the tummy in, and take it down. Press up, squeeze, and slowly down. So menopause, osteoporosis, yes, some people are prone to it. I have it in both hips. Press up and squeeze and slowly down. How do we strengthen our hip bones? We strengthen the muscles around the joint to support the joint. This is not just about having a toed bottom. This is about having a physiology that can actually support the skeletal system, about having muscle strength, about having posture. It's about having confidence. It's about having lift. It's about having everything that you want. Why can't we have everything that we want as women? Exercise produces endorphins. Endorphins make you feel good. If you've got your food sorted out, hey, guess what? It lifts your serotonin levels. Your serotonin levels are those happy hormones that make you feel positive. How many of you wake up in the morning and bound out of bed anymore like you used to in the 20s? If you get your diet sorted out, you get your exercise sorted out, where you're not exercising too long at too high intensity, and you're doing more every day. I mean, every day. You can do this every day. It doesn't stress the joints. It just helps improve the muscles. And you will get that lactic acid burn. You will. And it will start to burn. And you should be feeling that now, ladies. And I may have gone over 20, but I get too enthusiastic. So you're going to push it up. And when you've done 20, you're going to hold it there. You've still got the tension. You're pushing out to the side. In fact, let's rock that weight onto the outside of the feet and hold it there. Breathe in, breathe out. We're going to do 20 little presses out to the side. So I'm going to just turn myself around so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so the weight is coming into the side of the feet. The knees are going out to the side and pressing against that band. Let's go, ladies. Press, press, press. So you're using tiny, tiny little pulses. Now get your pelvis up, pull up the pelvic floor, pull the tummy in, press up your bum a little bit higher. You've still got that 50-pound note between your bum cheeks. You do not want to let it go. Push it out to the side, squeeze. Keep pushing. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. You got it, you got it. Pull the tummy in, press your hips up. When you've done 20, you're gonna relax it down. And you're gonna hug those knees into the chest, breathing in and breathing out. And again, relaxing through the shoulders. We carry a lot of stress through here, yeah? Breathe in, breathe out, relax through the back. And again, breathe in, breathe out, take some time for yourself. Rest and relaxation is so important, integral part of your lifestyle change in the menopause. We always put other people first. I know, because I'm a mum of 3, brought them up literally by myself, and I never had time for me. And when I hit the menopause, fatigue absolutely took me out. It took me out. I was in bed, literally. I'd drop the kids off at school. I'd come home. I'd go to work. I had to finish around lunchtime because I was self-employed. So I would then go to bed until 3 o'clock to put the kids up because I could not even lift my hand up. And I'm sure some of you can resonate with that. I'd then pick them up, pop them in front of the telly for a couple of hours. I'd rest again, and then cook their dinner, and then rest and go to bed when they did, because I was just so exhausted. In fact, I didn't realise I'd hit the menopause until a year or so later. But anyhow, we cope, don't we? But we need to take that time for ourselves. Right, now I'm just going to roll around. I'm going to show you a tricep exercise. So tricep is the back of the arm. It's one of those areas, as well as here, that women get really frustrated with. And a good way to really activate is a tricep extension. Now, you can do this bent over on a chair. There are two different versions of this, but I'm going to show you the kneeling version. So those of you that have got good knees, you can do this one. So you're down on all fours. Very, very simple. You take your light dumbbell, and it has to be light. You have to start light each time. And that is the way that you gradually increase the intensity. What I'll do is just tuck this back. All right. So you're going to put the dumbbell directly below you. All right. So your shoulders are stable in the same position. Your hips are, just take your legs apart. That means you'll be a little bit more stable. You're going to row it back like this. This is the number one movement. Okay. The upper arm is against the torso. Just move those legs a little bit further in. Then you're going to extend the arm till it's straight. My shoulders are back, my tummy is in, my bum is squeezed. Now move the legs together so you've got more room for the dumbbell. Breathe in, bend at the elbow. That's the only movement. Breathe out and you extend it. Breathe in, bend at the elbow. Breathe out and you extend. All right, you've got 20. Breathe in. Now here is a pause rep. And back. Pause rep. Lock. Pause rep. A pause rep just means to wait just for a second. It's very easy just to use momentum. If you use momentum, you don't really think, oh gosh, what's she saying? I don't feel anything. Okay, squeeze the legs, squeeze the bum, pull the tummy in, retract the shoulders back. Then you lock it out and you hold it. Don't overgrip that dumbbell. Breathe in, breathe out, lock and hold. Breathe in, breathe out, lock and hold. Think of a horseshoe-shaped muscle that's on the back of the arm. Now what happens is, genetically, we're predisposed to have fat on the back of the arm. As we approach our menopause, as cortisol rises, as estrogen diminishes, as testosterone diminishes, as does progesterone, you're going to find that fat will accumulate. It's just the natural progression. On top of that, you'll find that you get cellulite, more water, and your metabolism slows down, especially if you haven't got control of your eating and you're not exercising regularly. So breathe in, breathe out. Now, this type of exercise will build that lean tissue. And if you do it in conjunction with really increasing your fruit and vegetables over a period of time, you'll find that you will lose weight. You will therefore lose body fat all over. You cannot spot reduce, cannot stress that. You will not spot reduce. You will lose weight all over if you are consistent with your food and training. When you've done 20, guess what? It's 20 on the other side. Ha ha! You don't need to turn, by the way. It's just me. So I want you to see the technique. All right, so shoulders back, tummy in. Retract the shoulders back. Legs are apart first to make sure that you feel that you're in the right position. That belly button, I do not want to see it. I want you to feel as though you have a really tight pair of trousers on. Remember, any of you in the 80s used to put Levi 501s on. Oh my God, doing those buttons up. Yeah, remember that? That's what you want to do with your tummy. Suck it in. Suck it in as if your life depended on it, because you need to get to wherever it was, and it's a very tight pair of jeans. You remember the white jeans? Oh no. Yeah, that brings back bad memories. Actually, fun memories, to be honest. All right, so legs together, squeeze the bum, pull the tummy in, retract the shoulders back. From here, you're going to row. So it's like you were rowing or pulling something backwards towards you. The inside of this arm is against the torso, by the way. And then you're going to extend from the elbow to a locked arm. Tricep is one of the only times you extend the joint to a lock. Breathe in, breathe out, and lock and hold. Now the knuckles are facing the body. We're doing a pause rep at the bottom and a pause rep at the top. So you're breathing in, you're breathing out, and you are locking that baby out. You want to make sure you feel a pinch in the back of the arm. If you don't, have a look at the grip. You're probably over gripping. Or your back could be rounded, so therefore you're not in the right position to actually feel the tricep work. So you don't want that. You want a flat back. And the way to get a flat back is to extend the bottom backwards, retract the shoulders back, but pull the tummy in so you don't hyperextend your back. So some of you may have more movement through your spine. Mine's quite stiff, but if you dip down too much, you'll feel that pull in your lower back there. So you just want to make sure It's a little bit like a tabletop. So really important to work out in front of a mirror. I mean, some people may think, oh, it's vain if you always look in the mirror. It's not vain, it's checking your technique. It's checking that you're symmetrical. It's checking that both shoulders are in line, your hips are in line, that your knees are bent, that your shoulders are back, and your tummy is in, and your bum is squeezed. That is why you have a mirror. And when you do weight train or resistance train, you want to make sure you feel lifted. So if you're doing any standing movement, you want to feel as though there's a piece of string lifting you up through the top of the head like a ballet dancer. Yeah, you use your whole body. This is not a system whereby you're just isolating a body part of the gym. And that's the problem with the machines. They don't work on a series of muscles. They try and isolate one, and then you're just sitting there all jelly-like throughout your whole body. But if you use resistance-free weights, which is basically what this tin can is, you're going to find it works really well. Right, let's stretch out those triceps. We're going to do it lying down. So lying down on the floor. This wizard over here. Down on the floor, relax, stretch your back, breathe in, breathe out. Remember what I said about relaxing through here? Breathe in, breathe out, hug those knees into the chest. Okay, just pop the heels behind the bottom. You're going to take one arm up, depending on your range of movement. You're going to bend the elbow, and then you're going to take the elbow in one hand and pull it over towards you. Okay? So you're going to breathe in and breathe out. Now push your pelvis into the floor at the same time, flattening the back. So you're elongating your spine. Lengthen the arms behind you and bend the elbow and take the elbow in the hand. All right. So you usually do this one standing up. It's just as effective lying down. In fact, it keeps your spine straighter, especially if we're squeezing through the bottom. Don't let go of that squeeze, ladies. Hold it there. Good. And then relax. Now we're going to stretch your back, breathe in, breathe out, and hold it here. Breathe in, breathe out, and hold again. So the Menopause Lifestyle Solution was started very, very recently in lockdown, in quarantine. As I said, I've been in health and fitness for a long time, over 30 years. But I wanted to provide an exercise strategy that works for menopause, that women can do consistently every day if they wanted to, but I would suggest 5 days a week. Because you have to have days off for family time, etc. So strategizing it like that and really making a timetable for it. And the 90-day plan does exactly that. It teaches food, and it's all online. It teaches the way to exercise to maximize your lean tissue. And remember, lean tissue means what? Lean tissue means less body fat over time, if worked in conjunction with what? Good food, yeah? It's about lifestyle. It's about health, it's about exercise, it's about body confidence, it's about feeling good, it's about having the ability to have range of movement when we're older. When we're 70 and 80 and we fall over, we can pick ourselves up because we're strong, because we've got what? Lean tissue and healthy hearts. So when you work resistance training consistently and you get more confident, you can make it more cardiovascular. So not only are you working lean tissue, you're also working your heart. So my name is Livia Francis of the Menopause Lifestyle Solution. Thank you for watching, and do check out the 90-day plan. The website is www.menopauselifestylesolution.com. Same on Instagram, Menopause Lifestyle Solution.